Hey guys, welcome back. So, what ended up happening was after we retired Nico, we went and back to the shrine like we normally do. We got this guy. However, during that recording, I lost power. That recording got corrupted and is not usable. So, unfortunately, I didn't do a hard save after we froze Nico. So, there's no way to get back to that point, and the game last auto-saved with Fuzzy right here. And basically what happened is he's a little over a year old. We went through rank E. We've been leveling up power, skill, and life. He did a clean, easy sweep of his last tournament. He has 0 losses, so you see he didn't get knocked out. We found out that he, even though it doesn't say so, he likes fish, dislikes milk, potato, and cup jelly. We haven't done any air entries yet. And, yeah, we're just going to pick up from here. Fuzzy's been, trucking along nice. He is in adolescence, so stat gains are gonna, be pretty good. And our goal right now is, as soon as we hit our next air entry coupon, we're gonna go to get a tail sweep or tail assault, and we need 250 power for that. Alright, so we are sitting at 76 points off of this tournament right here. I don't think that we're going to do it yet. Unless we can get a couple more greats, then we very well might. Well, let's take... Yeah, no, we're fine. Okay, so that right there raised its stats up to 34 points off of cap. Oh, something else that I mentioned at the beginning of this video that, got corrupted because I lost power is I downloaded the advanced viewer, and that lets me see his exact numbers. And all this is available online on Legend Cup. And so is the viewer. That's where I got it. So it's only available on PC as far as I'm aware. I don't think you can get it for your Switch. But all the information's there still. It's just one window. If you guys want me to start showing it on recordings, let me know, and I'll try and figure out how to do so. So I think what we're going to end up doing is I'm going to give this guy nuts oil and enter him in this tournament, because if we don't, the next one we get to isn't going to be until the end of June. However, we will be able to hit this Gemini's pot. So you know what? No, we're not going to. I want to hit that Gemini's pot. Alright, so I was really hoping for an air entry right there. So we're sitting at 34 points off a stat cap. I don't want to go over the stat cap. And you get a grade. Okay. Yes, I'll praise it. So now we're sitting at 19 points off stat cap. I'm going to run again. Hopefully we don't get a great. Wonderful. Now we're 11 points off stat cap. And this is a gamble right here. I'm going to run one more time. And hopefully it doesn't take us over. So we can rest and then send them on an errand tree at the beginning of next month. Perfect. So we're 3 points off. So we will rest. I'm going to give them some meat. And hopefully we get a errand tree coupon here. So we don't. That's fine. So, like I said, we're 3 points off a stat cap. Unfortunately, we're going to miss the Gemini's pot. But, you know what? That's fine. So let's send him on his errand tree. We're going to send him to Mandy, not Papa's. And this is going to give us Tail Assault. Okay. So, I'm going to give him meat again. And we do have the tournament at the end of the month, which is fine because we're over stat cap. So we're going to rest 3 weeks in a row. We have to. Can't do no training. What I am going to do, though, is go buy some candies. I'm going to buy him 3 candies. Because we want him plump. Alright. So, I'm getting ready to go into this tournament. You know, we're 30 points over stat cap, which is fine. That's why I waited until we had 3 to go to enter that errand tree. We are plump, so that's going to raise our defense up. Lower our speed, but our speed's only a 28 anyways, so that's no big deal. Yes, I absolutely would like to participate. So we're going to get hit by everything, but we got high life and high power and high defense. So unless we're getting hit with intelligence-based attacks, we're going to be alright. And Pixie's our only real threat here, and Pixie's never a threat, so we'll be alright. So right off the bat, he was going for Tail Assault, which is nice. Okay, so we're missing our 60s% to hit. So I think we're going to focus on skill a little bit more. Especially if he likes to use Tail Assault, because Tail Assault's huge. It's a little bit inaccurate, but it does a decent amount of damage. And the next move we're going for is the same way. I do believe that I clicked yes, I would give him instructions. I absolutely did. Son of a monkey. It's alright, we should be able to win out. Like, this is a really easy tournament for us. Winston's the worst monster in the game, I think. Assuming we can actually hit, though. That foolery was a little weird. You know, we got high loyalty. There we go. And everybody already has a loss, so we should be good to go, and maybe we'll still just win. Like, it very well could happen. I think we're going to win regardless, but I mean, without having to do the tiebreaker fight. Alright, here comes Plant. We should be fine against him. All right. So it looks like we're going to get our rematch against Pixie Mochi here. We'll make sure that we actually get to fight this. And we should be fine. Like, she could crit roll assault us out of this. We've seen it happen before. But that tail assault right there pretty much locked it up. And so the crit roll assaults begin. Alright, cool. So it technically wasn't a clean sweep like his rank E tournament was, but it's a pseudo one. Yes, you did a great job. Alright. Knowing my luck, this is where it's going to give us the option for the air entry. Yep. Of course. Alright, so our next stat gain that we're aiming for here is power at 450, and that will give us drill attack. And that's a rank or slot 4. And then we're aiming for 600 power, and that will give us turn assault. But we got to be rank B for that. So we're a little ways off, and that's alright. Alright, so let's go ahead and rest. That will reset us down to 0-0, and we're going to pull. Alright, so it looks like we're sitting at a sail. I think what we're going to do is we're going to give the mint leaf here. And then... Ooh. Yeah, and we'll just stock back up on mint leaves. We don't really need candies yet. We're a whiles off for our tournament. And then let's do another pull. And then we'll rest. And then yeah, meat right here should reset us back down to 0-0. Perfect. Alright, so I think what we're going to do is same thing we've been doing is pull, shoot, shoot. And as of right now, we are sitting at 200 points off stat cap. So let's plan this out a little bit. If we can get skill to 350, that will leave us plenty of room for power. And actually, let me pause real quick. Okay, yeah, so if we get our power to 450 and our skill to 350, that's still going to leave us plenty of room to raise up life a little bit, so we can still get our next so we can still get drill attack before we enter this tournament coming up. So let's go ahead and do that. We're aiming for 350 on our skill, and then just power and life. Feeding it meat to keep up its form. We are definitely not doing that tournament. We are now in Adolescence 2. So our stat gains, they're going to be going pretty nicely for us. We did not give him a mint leaf last month, so let's give him one this month to keep our stress nice and low. Because I think I didn't mention it in this video, I mentioned it in the one that got corrupted. He has a very short lifespan. His initial lifespan is 273. So he's not going to last us, a really long time. So we got to make the most out of what we got. And the fact that we're going to send him on 3 errand trees in his career is potentially 3. Is going to be kind of hard on him. Alright, so today's his birthday. He is 2 years old. Still not in prime yet. That's a late bloomer for you. Alright, so we're still quite a ways off stat cap. Well, I don't want to say quite a ways. We're 101 points off stat cap. But we have our plan in motion. All we gotta do is just execute it. So as long as we don't scold, we don't need to give them a mint leaf doing this training method. Alright, so our power is at 450. I'm going to take this opportunity to send him now. just double check. Yep, so power's at 450. I'm going to go ahead and send him into Mandy to get drill attack. Yes, yes, yes. Let's get our drill attack. We're going to miss the tournament, but that's fine. We weren't ready for it anyways. And that is A-OK. Let's just make sure we got the right tech. And we did. Perfect. Does a whole lot of damage. Not very high hit percentage, but does decent withering and has a chance to crit. So we're going to rest 2 weeks in a row. Do a heavy drill and rest. Yeah, we don't need it. Yeah, even with scolding it right there, because we rest 2 weeks in a row, its stress is fine. We don't need to give it a mint leaf. Alright, so we just need to raise on our skill. I guess let's take a look and see where we're at for our tournament coming up. So we got an official tournament at the end of March, and we're still sitting at 34 points to go. So I'm just going to do light drills. No need to do heavies. We'll do shoot one more time, and then we'll run until we hit stat cap. Alright, so now we're just sitting at 13. So we'll just give it a fish. We'll do a run. As long as we get less than 13, we can go ahead and do a heavy drill, which we did. Perfect. So we'll do a pull. This will definitely put us over stat cap, but that's alright, because we're going to rest next week anyways. Alright, so we're going into this tournament with 93 loyalty. We got, you know, good power, good skill, decent life. We're nice and plump. And we have good skills, or good techs. I like where we're at for this. Because then after we do this, once we hit our power at 600, we can go to the Kawara. Alright, no golem, perfect. Alright. Yep, so I'm not too scared of Gaboo here. If we were like a speed tank, you know, any of these moves would be devastating. But, you know, thankfully we're kind of set up as a physical tank here. I'm really surprised we didn't knock him out, though. He is fast, so dodging our moves was, you know, inevitable. Color Pandora here should be a nice, easy win for us. We have anti-tank moves and Drill Assault and Tail Assault. And he's not going to deal no damage to us, so... Like I said, this is like our ideal matchup. If we can hit. But... look at us dodging stuff. Alright, so this, you know, Naga right here, that could be an issue for us. It's going to be pretty close. Thankfully, he's got really high skill. Like, that's his shtick. And we have really low speed. So he's going to hit everything. He's got decent life and power, so we're not going to deal a lot of damage to him, but... or we can end it in 4 seconds. You know, that works too. The same thing's going to be true for Warnimo here. He's going to deal decent damage. Except his skill is not going to be as high. Yeah. He's got more life and more power and more defense. So I highly doubt if we hit a drill attack off the bat, it'll kill him, which it didn't. But that should deal enough damage. Okay, so we're out of guts. Thwack's doing less damage than I thought it was going to, so that's nice. We need to hit some a few more accurate moves, please. Alright. Ran out the clock with that drill assault. I like it. As long as we don't get hit by a fireball from Zamber here, we should be fine. I know that's a big if. But his intelligence isn't terrible, and we do got good life, or decent life, and a little bit of intelligence. If we just trade physical attacks back and forth, we should have this. Bite is a very strong move. Okay, we've missed 3 coin flips in a row. Okay, that tail assault should seal it. Same thing's going to be true for Gunburn here. So Gunburn's got the best chance to knock us out. And everybody else has 2 losses at least. We could withdraw from this fight, because we'll take on Nicole pretty easy. I think we play it safe and withdraw from this fight. I think we had a really good chance of beating Gunburn, but now we're guaranteed to beat Nicole now. There's no way that she can deal enough damage to kill us. So that was a smart move withdrawing from. Or we can just knock out Nicole. I wasn't expecting that, but I'll take it. Alright, Fuzzy is the winner. Now we are in rank B. Yes, you did a wonderful job. You want a training dummy? No. You can have meat though. Alright, so this is our first time getting to rank B on this save file anyways. We're still not in Prime yet. We're Adolescent 2. I like where we're going with this. We need to get to power at 600 though. And we are not there yet. I think I'll get our skill up to 400. And then the rest in power and life. So we're going to rest, pull, rest. Fine, you can have a dummy. Okay, so he has officially hit Prime. And I think what we're going to do is, because we can get all the way up to 1950 for our stats now. And we're quite a ways off. So the fact that we're just hitting Prime now is wonderful. Okay, wonderful. So we can upgrade our house. This is huge. Alright, so we're sitting at 24 stress. Let's give it a mint leaf. And now we can give it a fish. Nah, we're not even close to ready for that yet, Colt. Okay, so that raised us up over 400. I think we'll go to 450. Go to 450 and then just do power and skill, or power and life from there. Okay, so unfortunately we don't have enough power for this. Our skill is getting close. One more shoot drill should do it for us. Beautiful. Alright. So now it's just going to be pulling and life. Pulling and running, pulling and running. And we still got close to 200 stats left to get. You know, part of me wants to do some swim drills instead of pull drills from now on. But I'm not going to. No. Defense is just a terrible stat. And while we're in prime, I want to take advantage of all these stat gains. Okay, so Fuzzy here definitely does not have the intelligence to be doing that. Hopefully next mon we get does. Alright, so Fuzzy has officially hit 3 years old and is officially sub-prime. So our stat gains aren't going to be as high as they have been. They're not going to be terrible yet. And we have 81 weeks of life left. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to get our stats as close to 950 as I can. Just send him on his final air entry drill. Or I'm just going to send him now. So once you get to rank B, you unlock this thing. Unfortunately, that's going to it's going to raise our defense, which is definitely not ideal, but it's going to get us a really good move. I don't know if I'm allowed to run from this. Before I start it, I'm going to check. Okay. Must be obtained by using the random feature. If it's spawned over stats, must be rejected. Cannot spawn another monster until my current has died. If you need to spawn 2 monsters to unlock a breed, that's allowed. Monster must fight with AI controls. Drugs that enhance your monster stats during battle are not allowed. If your monster is KO'd in battle, it is considered dead, must be deleted. Resetting is not allowed. Jobs to raise money is not allowed. Each class, it must be kept under stats. If you run out of money, the challenge is failed, and the challenge is won at credits. So it's not saying that I cannot run from this fight. So I am absolutely going to run from this fight. But that is A-okay. So we are sitting at 127 points off stat cap. We're not fighting in this tournament coming up. I'm just going to rest. And we'll rest again, screw it. We'll just give him a fish because he's completely at 0-0. Make sure we got this tech we wanted. We absolutely did. That's a great tech. Alright. Yeah. Same thing as usual. We'll probably end up doing the kind of want to just make some money with him. We'll see what happens. He's got 67 weeks life. 67 weeks of life left. We're definitely not going to make it to S rank with him. But that's alright. He's got a really short lifespan. I didn't expect to. So we can chill in rank B and probably just make some money. Yep, and we're still sitting at 80 off the stat cap. And now that we are officially, like, with 60 weeks to go for his life, now 58. Why did it go down to 58? Okay, so with less than 57 weeks left of his life, I don't see us getting to A rank. So what we're going to do is once we hit stat cap, we are going to just start entering in tournaments. Because we're only 8 off of stat cap now. Alright, and that put us over stat cap. So now we can just rest and fight. I'm not doing this tournament. Well, I don't know. We're still in subprime. So he will not have very long as an elder. I think B rank's a good rank to be in, though. even though there's not going to be any fights coming up at all for B rank for a while. I don't know. I'm going to stick with my initial gut call and keep him in B rank. We need to get our money built back up so we can get that barn upgrade. There's no more techs that we want to get, but we got one coming up at the end of the month. Okay, so now he's an official elder. So I think I made the right call. His stat gains now are going to be crap. After this week right here, he's got 50 weeks of life left. Alright, we should be able to take on Hanger pretty well. He's going to hit us with everything, but he doesn't hit that hard. And we do, so. So, Golly is going to be kind of scary. Our intelligence sucks. But if we can hit him once, maybe twice, it should be over. Dodging that Thunderbolt was huge. Missing that was also huge for him. I'm not worried about his physical attacks at all. But his intelligence based they're going to hit hard when they hit. If they hit. Okay. You know, I'd like to actually have him on die. That way we can get a Raki eventually and a Ghost. Yep, you did a wonderful job. Plus 10 to the skill right there was pretty nice. He's going to live off fish for the rest of his life because he's not going to gain any stress. And then we got another, we don't have another tournament until the second week of July. I'll go through this as fast as I can. You know, these dull spots right here are always hard. Like, what do I talk about? I don't do this on stream, so there's no interacting with chat. And honestly, he could probably live off potatoes for the rest of his life, but no, we are not taking him. And then it's, yeah, we still got another month and a week. Like I said, we're only got 100 intelligence. Like, I'd really like to get an intelligence-based monster so we can start unlocking some of them cool monsters for this challenge, but alright, so we're sitting at, after this week right here, 37 weeks to go. Alright, pure gold. That'll give us a good chunk of money. I think we got a good chance against all these guys. Alright. Duelist. He ain't nothing. He's got really high defense, but we got really high power, so. Pow! Take that, defense. See, that's what I'm saying. Defense sucks. Like, it's by far the worst stat. Power and life, just do better. Alright, so we should be fine here. We just need to hit something, though. Like, he is pretty fast. But odds are we should hit something. And if it's that move, then it's game over. Alright. Are we going for a perfect bracket? Nope. But we got ourselves our pure gold. Made us some money. No, you're not getting a dummy. Alright, so let's go sell our gold. For a nice 6,000. Oh, let's sell our disc chips too. And we got another tournament coming up in the 3rd week of August. Do. Fish rest, fish rest, fish rest. We have mail. We have mail again. No, there's no need to go stock up on anything. Like, we got plenty. I want to, you know, bank all the money we have, so when it comes time for the barn upgrade, we're going to have enough money for it. Alright. Let's see if we can take down this tournament. We only got 29 weeks of life left. Alright. I think we should be fine. We're definitely fine. Nothing like winning in 4 seconds. Alright. Golly, like I said, he can be scary. That's really high intelligence. Not a big fan of missing all those high 60%, but as long as we keep dodging all of his intelligence-based attacks, we should be fine. Ooh, okay. That one was close. We got lucky there, because if he would have landed a single intelligence-based attack, we would have lost that. Potentially got knocked out. Yes, you did a wonderful job, Fuzzy. No, you're not getting a dummy. Let's go ahead and rest on up. Not like we have much of a choice anyways. I don't know why I'm using my mouse. So, disc chips for 1,000. And when's our next fight? Next week. Wonderful. We are now officially in old age. I forgot to mention when we were Elder too, but... Yeah, like... We should be fine. Duelist and Worm definitely are not knocking us out. Bam. Oh, that one took 5 seconds. Not 4. What's going on? Come on, Fuzzy. Oh, button mashing. Got too impatient. I think everybody's got at least one loss, though. Yep, so we either fight Duelist or Worm. Perfect, that's the one I wanted. Just to make sure that we actually did beat him. But he can't do enough damage to knock us out. Well, I mean, he could, but everything would have to go wrong. Alrighty. There's some more money for us. Another item to sell. Oh, he didn't ask for a dummy. Alright, do we got any tournaments coming up in October to do? No, we're not going with you. Like I'm not spending my last 17 weeks with you. Alright, so we got a tournament for pure silver next week. Perfect, there's more money. No golly in this tournament means it should be a nice easy lock. Are we going to miss all of our 80% attacks? Alright, that took longer than it should have. But if we're going to use up all of our bad luck, I'd rather use it against Duelists. One-two punch ain't going to do near the damage needed. That spent all of our guts. But I don't think it's going to matter. Yeah, nope. Bam! Surprised we haven't seen a golem. I mean, I want to fight him, but I'm still surprised. Alright. There's an extra almost 5k, and we'll probably get like, what, 3k for the silver? Alright. I think this is our first mon we've had hit 4 years old. And we got 12 weeks left to go. Okay, so now we are in the Twilight era. Cool, there's an extra 4,000. And we got another tournament coming up in the second week of November. And that very well could be our last tournament. No, we're not going to let it retire, Colt. We're going to milk this fuzzy little punk for every gold he's got. Ooh, this is our first time seeing this man. What's he, oh, I can't think of his name right now. What was his name? I'm going to look it up during this fight. That would be a... Well, let's start the fight. Alright, that would be... It's not an ape, an arrowhead, it's not a Bajaro. Becklin? No. Knighton. Oh. Well, that was a quick one. I didn't even see what happened. Alright, so... There goes Hanger. Perfect. I like Hangers. They're good mons. I don't think we have the right to unlock those yet. Because I don't think that we did the FIFA tournament. I don't remember. Alright, so we got 5 weeks left. We might be able to hit this cup right here. It's going to be tight. No, 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 no. 4 weeks left. 3 weeks left. Two weeks left. All right, this is the last tournament, folks. And it should be a nice, easy one. No, I don't need information. With my mouse accuracy, you guys see why I don't play first-person shooters. Not mouse keyboard anyways. I'm not bad with a controller, but my KD with a mouse and keyboard is like 0.2. Alright. Ba-bam! Alright. Last tournament of his life, and we ended it pretty decidedly. Yes, Fuzzy, you did a great job. You know what? Yes, I'll give you a dummy. And we have reached the 11th and final Monster Life stage, Death. Yes, we will have a ceremony. I don't think it costs but like 200 bucks. Alright. He lived to 4 years, 2 months, hit rank B, had good stats, 28 knockouts. Alrighty. And that's where we're going to call that episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next one, good luck and have fun.